everybody, and welcome to episode 5 of the Smackdown vs. Raw 2010 series for the Wii. As of course, I do have a lot of announcements to make. Let's start with the next series, which is Smackdown vs. Raw 2011. Okay? I don't know if it's going to be one full episode when we get to that series. But all I can say is, we might have to go 3 episodes a day for all the Road to WrestleManias, considering we gotta do the locker room things. Well, I don't know. Oh, I'm trying to think. Another thing is, I just pre-ordered the 2K25 Bloodline Edition. But the catch is, the game is not playable until Wednesday. Which on that day, we're supposed to have an episode of the Smackdown vs. Raw. We're supposed to have an episode of the Smackdown vs. Raw 2011 Road to WrestleMania. Which that's very weird that the game would be very playable on that Friday. So therefore, I think the destination, we're still gonna go do we're probably gonna do showcase mode and probably do the Road to WrestleManias. You know, several days later. I mean, a day later. I don't know. Just something that comes off very weird. Oh, she tagged in. Fuck you, Kelly. I now have to restart this match. I mean, should have never bumped into you, because this goal is supposed to say you're supposed to either pin or submit Maurice. And of course, in order to that, you get Eve Torres. But anyways, so yes, you will be, if 2K25 everything goes right by Wednesday, we would probably get a playthrough series. Don't think about it, Maurice. I'm trying to figure out what is going on with the difficulty. Because this is starting to get ridiculous. Not today. And now I just lost the finisher. I cannot believe you would do this, Maurice. So of course we need to pin. This is gonna be a chore. Oh, this is gonna be what a disaster. Disaster. Still approaching. I mean, and of course I have to go out with my dad later on, so hoping to get this done quickly. But I don't have any faith. Because we have to do Brian Kendrick. Oh, rope break. Now all we need to, if she tags in, I'll just settle this off camera. Oh, okay. Yes. I'm pretty sure this counts. Although I don't think it is. Let's see. And apparently we can't. Oh, no, great. This is going to be a long day. I have to go to the pub with Dad later on at 11 a.m. Then I gotta go for Friday after we're done with Dad. And that's it. Meaning I don't get enough time to do this. I mean, it's a good thing at least we start out Universe mode. So I guess that's a good... But this is not good. Considering I'm worried about the disk drive. If we would settle this by the time after we're done at the pub. So I'll see you all when we sort this out. Alright, I'm back as we get Eve Torres. Very nice. And because this was her first WWE game. And of course, WWE 13 was her last game before she made the return to the WWE game line in 2K23 as the DLC. Alright, on to week 3. Alright, I'm back. Sorry for not showing the first half of this match. I mean, probably going to be over by now. if she could be able to pull off a rope break. And she doesn't as we win. On to the next week. Alright, now we need to get her away from the ropes. I'm trying to get things done quickly. And we do. On to the Royal Rumble. Alright, I'm back as... We're now at the Royal Rumble. As I think this is supposed to be a 10-woman Battle Royal match. I can't call it a Royal Rumble match because it's... Well, I'm pretty sure it's the same thing we get in the WWE games nowadays. And of course, I mean, does it even matter? Because I'm trying to beat the whole thing and quickly before I can go to the pub with my dad later on. Which is why I got dressed very quickly. Like, as soon as that announcement was made. And I call it an announcement because he makes announcements that we... And also... nothing. I was trying to say something. But obviously, back to 2K25, we're going to be doing Showcase Mode on its play day, which I'm pretty sure March 5th, if it's true. But this could be a legendary day. And now we got number 10 as Michelle McCool, which that is a very good... Well... let's eliminate her, because I think this could be a quick elimination. Of course, I'm going to continue asking, what is your favorite way to play WWE games on the Wii that has the GameCube control, nunchuck, or the GameCube control option? Which I'll talk about that more later on, as we win the Women's Royal Rumble. Alright, I'm back. We gotta figure out how could Brian Kendrick get to the Miz on time. Well, I mean, never mind, because Brian Kendrick waited too long. So we gotta get her out of the ring. This is not gonna end right. I think less taunting should be the trick. Because if we get disqualified, that's not gonna work. Alright, count to 10. Yes! Hoping that's it. If that's the case, I'll see you all in weeks. Alright, so we need to beat Michelle McCool in under 3 minutes. Alright, now we go. Now to get her away from the ropes. Although not a chance for winning. Actually, we do. On to the next. Let's see what we get as a reward. So for the reward, we get Mickie James in his street clothes. Street clothes. As on to week 7 we go. Okay. Alright. We're back. And now we got another tag team match. That's just wonderful. Which I'm not even going to put up with this. Because I'm trying to get everything done quickly. At least so I can get to the pub. Because we're supposed to be going at 11 a.m. And right now, at the time this match is happening, it's 8:44. Well, it all depends what time this is going up. Because I don't think it's even going to go up before we leave. Not today, Michelle McCool, because we know what you were going to do. Not today. Not today. You little rodent. I'm still gonna pay for that. What? Get your cue ready. Get your cue ready. What were you doing, Natalia? Are you even trying? I guess I'm gonna have to try and do something, because I really want to get this episode done quickly. Because there's going to be a lot of bitching from me over the next few hours. I mean, for the next few minutes, depending how long I can get this out for. You're not getting back in that ring. Not on my watch. Count fast. Oh, you couldn't make it on time. Hopefully we can go to the next scene. Yes. All right. We're back, and of course we're doing a men's match. And it's going to be Brian Kendrick versus William Regal. I don't know what we're supposed to be doing other than watching the match. And I'm pretty sure that could cause a disqualification. Oh, Beth Phoenix is here. I can't hit her with the championship because that's going to lead to a disqualification. Oh my god! They're going at it! Chaos is going around here ringside. Brian Kendrick with the reversal there. The back flip connects. Mickie James. And Beth Phoenix are going at it at ringside. On the ramp as Alright, I'm getting confused on what we're supposed to be doing. So, at this point, I may as well see you all at No Way Out. Okay. Eyes. You are so done. Stop reverse spamming you. Ha ha ha. Alright, Brian Kendrick, get your cue ready. Because I'm going to need you to stop Miz. Do it now. Oh, well, actually, it's not Miz. It's really Regal. Why do I... It's almost like Miz has long hair. I mean, he does have the spiky look, obviously. I can't hit Regal because if I do, I would lose the match. And we did it! Alright, on to week 9. Alright, so we got Michelle McCool. Oh. And of course, we're going to be doing, as I chose Kendrick, just so we could get what could be the biggest problem out of the way. Because this could be a big problem. Even though, considering the fact we got to get this all done, the recording done quickly. Because I don't think I'm going to be able to get the video up before we leave. As I think I may just sort that out when we get home. As I need to pin Michelle McCool. Oh boy, we got week 10. Oh great, she kicked out. Because there's no way we're getting a DQ finish. I think it's because I missed my lane quickly. And we did it. On to what could be a pain in the ass coming up on week 10. Alright guys, so I believe this is when we're about to get the Fatal 4 match. I did save the week 10 data. So for the sake of this video, I'm not even going to showcase the Fatal 4 match because I really don't want to wait. Considering it's bad enough, I've got to put up with Dad's shenanigans at the pub. So without further delay, I'll just see you all after we find out what we get for week 10. I'm actually surprised that we got this whole thing done. And without any problem. I mean, we did have a little, but nonetheless, we're getting Natalia in a Mickie James costume. Now we're going to go on to do the scenario when we take Natalia over Brian Kendrick. And also, alright, so now we're on the Brian Kendrick side. If I have enough time, I may talk about this report, which is, there's actually many people backstage in WWE furious about the 3-hour format for Smackdown. And that comes from WrestleFolks, that everyone dislikes the 3-hour format for Smackdown. I mean, should this come off as a surprise? Because if Road Dogg is having a say, he's gotta go. Oh, you may as well get him out and replace him with Paul Heyman or Ryan Ward. I'd probably go Paul Heyman. But knowing pretty soon, because it's almost as if Triple H is in charge of Raw, while Road Dogg is in charge of SmackDown. Because I do get PTSD to SmackDown in 2017. That was the worst period for WWE. And we'll get more into that as when we get to the next match. I mean, it's bad enough that, because you take a look at the difference between Raw and SmackDown when it comes to rosters. Because Raw has CM Punk, Seth Rollins, AJ Styles, Gunther, Jey Uso, Finn Balor, Braun Breaker, Penta. While on SmackDown, it's Cody Rhodes and nothing else. Because I think this show is just nothing but the Bloodline show. Considering that the thing is supposed to be over and should have ended in the Tribal Combat match on the first Monday Night Raw on Netflix. It's like some Roman Reigns and Solo Sikoa. Or if anything, they should have just never did the War Games match to begin with. Yes, it was pretty cool seeing Reigns and Punk together, knowing that's going to be the match in the summer of 2025. Regardless, if Reigns or Punk was to get moved over to the same show, whether Reigns goes to Raw and Punk goes to SmackDown, because let's face it, SmackDown really needs help, because outside of Cody Rhodes, I don't know who is there to care about. Yes, maybe a Braun Strowman and Jacob Fatu rematch. Because I have to assume we're getting another match between the two, which I have no problem with that. Because if they don't, what was that point of that ending at Saturday Night Main Event? Seriously. Drew McIntyre should be built up to possibly take the title off of Cody Rhodes, whether that would be at SummerSlam or at WrestleMania. Because now there's a report going around. Well, I'm pretty sure this is true, but because there was a report saying Drew McIntyre is pretty much odds-on favorite to win the Elimination Chamber match tomorrow night. To that, I wouldn't mind it, considering that. Oh, well, no. Yeah, so I think Drew McIntyre could be a contender to win the Chamber match tomorrow, but I can't help but feel like I have a problem with Cena versus Logan Paul, because Logan Paul versus John Cena is all but the plan for Las Vegas. Which I ask, why couldn't you just have Cena versus Cody? Go forth with the triple threat match, and if you want Logan Paul on WrestleMania, give him Sami Zayn, because this actually correlates with the next report, which is Randy Orton is stated to be back in time for the European tour, which I'm assuming that's Saturday's return, because he's definitely helping Sami Zayn to beat Kevin Owens. And to that, I think it makes sense, because The last time we saw Orton, he was power drived by Kevin Owens. So that would make a lot of sense here. And I think Sammy deserves a match. And I think Sammy would be better off working with Logan Paul. Considering Logan Paul is a good wrestler. I mean, yes, he does get under people's skin outside of his wrestling matches. But that would be the better option for Logan Paul than John Cena or CM Punk. Also, WWE is doing AJ Styles versus Logan Paul. I mean, Styles versus... And apparently WWE is doing Gunther and Styles on March 14th Smackdown, which... This got everybody pissed off. That how could we get matches like Ilya Dragunov, Chad Gable, AJ Styles, and Seth Rollins and CM Punk all relegated to a live event or a dark match. But yet on TV, he's feuding with the Judgment Day and Jey Uso for the fourth time. If that doesn't tell you, Gunther is not at the same level he was doing his Intercontinental title reign. Because what a fall from grace for Gunther. Because his title win had so much promise. But I feel as though ever since that match with Cody Rhodes at Crown Jewel, things went downhill. And Gunther even stated in an interview. I mean, yes, people can say Jay is the #1 merch seller on WWEshop.com. But out of all the talents you have on the roster that would be capable of giving Gunther a good match at WrestleMania, or if anything, don't even bother putting the US title back on LA Knight if you're not going to put it back on him. I mean, if anything, if you wanted someone new to fight Gunther at WrestleMania, or win the Royal Rumble, you should have just given it to LA Knight. Because I think this would be a big turning point for the megastar after they dropped the ball with his United States Championship. Because after that triple threat match at Crown Jewel, things went downhill. And the fact they chose Nakamura over Carmelo Hayes or Andrade really gets under everyone's skin. I mean, yes, I want the better for Nakamura, but how can anyone take Nakamura seriously after the shit booking over the last couple of years, regardless if it's under Triple H or Vince McMahon? Because it's still not going to say, we think he was the guy to take the title. He was the perfect candidate to take the title. Off of LA Knight. And the fact they did this really gets me under my skin. Big time. Alright, I'm back. And of course, we're playing Mickie James versus Beth Phoenix again. And of course, I did have to restart this Road to WrestleMania because that week 10 that had the Fatal 4 match, I accidentally saved it. Oh, I overrided my No Way Out date. So. I'm pretty sure this is gonna lead to a DQ. What? I think this was what we were waiting for. Alright, so I'm pretty sure this is where you have to win without using any finishes. I'm gonna have to try and hurry up quickly. Alright, here we go. Is this where you have to win without a finisher or signature? So, I have to find out. And we did it! We got Brian Kendrick. On to Wrestlemania. Alright. Here we are at Wrestlemania. Mickie James, Beth Phoenix for the women's title. And of course, tomorrow we're finishing up this Zeus's Road to WrestleMania as we're going to be doing versus Edge. I mean Edge's Road to WrestleMania. And of course the characters, and of course after I'm done with this video, I'm going to put Trish Stratus on the Legends roster because I believe Trish is the reward after completing every piece of this scenario. Which that is a good sign to see. You love to see it. Oh great, we're getting asked. Okay. I'm having a hard time getting back to my feet. I cannot end this WrestleMania like this. This shit cannot end like this. I refuse to let it all end like this. Not on my watch. You're not gonna get away with it. Nope, not gonna get it out. You piece of shit. Can we try again? Reverse! Okay, I'm trying to figure out what is going on with the reverse spamming tactics. Something needs to be done immediately. Because this is getting ridiculous. And now there's music playing, which hoping we can finish this quick if Beth would stop being a reverse spammer. Because she is being one. Oh my god, this is going to be the most difficult match to do. Because I gotta get to my ass going to the pub in a minute. Because that is nothing but an ego. To try and suck the life out of me. Finishing things that I need to get done that is more important than him wasting my time on going to back-to-back pubs. Do I really need to end this episode with... No. You're taking that finisher right now, you douchebag. If I see you with us, I'm so... Right, you've asked for it. That was the last straw for me. Please stop reverse spamming. Nope, you need to lose now. This reverse spamming... What is going on with this reverse spamming? How? No, this is a joke. How the fuck is she reverse spamming? 1-1 at you. Need to lose that match now. If... Just end this match already, please. Finally. I cannot spare another reversal when we gotta get going at 11 o'clock to the pub. And there we go. We got Trish Stratus. And of course, next episode is going to be the last road to Wrestlemania for this game. As it's going to be the Rated R Superstar, Edge, aka Adam Copeland. But anyways, thanks for watching this episode, and I'll see you all tomorrow for Adam Copeland's Road to Wrestlemania. Until then, thanks for watching.